First up, we have a 33-year-old who stands at 6'1" and weighs 198 pounds. He has a 6-3 record, and representing Kamak MMA comes out of the blue corner, Ryan Hardy Evans. His opponent is a 30-year-old who stands at 6'3" and weighs 202 pounds. He has a 3-0 record, representing UFC Gym out of the red corner, Gareth Hoernel.
Big boys, the light heavyweight title on the line. Gareth Hoernel fighting out of the red corner in the black and red trunks. Ryan Hardy Evans in the black and gray fighting out of the blue corner. Your third man in the cage, referee Anthony Andriosi. Here we go. Right off the bat, you can see the height differential, weight differential, certainly on the side of Grant Hoernel.
2 head kicks to start off for Gareth.
Now, Ryan Hardy Evans, he's been around for a while. I've seen him fight at least half a dozen times. He has no quit in him, and he's good. And although he is smaller, I don't think that Gareth is going to be able to really take it to him or intimidate him at all based upon the size discrepancy.
Absolutely not. Ryan's definitely not intimidated. And Ryan's got, you know, Tom Muller and Tom English in his corner. You know, he's got top-level instruction and top-level training camp. He's got Sean Larkin over there in his corner as well, another local MMA fighter. He's won some amateur titles, so he's in good hands, and he's tough, and he's got skills.
You say he's not intimidated. As you say that, he lands a beautiful takedown, and he tries to get into some type of full mount here.
Got to be careful inside of Gareth's guard. Gareth is a Soka brown belt, so you know he's got an educated ground game.
Oh, he does have jits. I actually train with him quite regularly over at Long Island MMA. He comes down once or twice a week, and we do a lot of rounds together. So he knows his jits, he knows all of his positions, decent, comfortable on his feet, and a good wrestler as well.
Hardy Evans looking to pounce here. Back to their feet here. 90 seconds remaining, round number 1, scheduled for 3. Light heavyweight title on the line.
Ryan's definitely seen, you know, everything you can throw at him inside this cage before. He's not going to be in a spot that he hasn't seen before. And he can crack, too. And I think he'll take that power with him up here.
He went for a right hand there, but it was blocked by a left hand by Hoernel. Nice knee from Hoernel, landed right on the stomach.
Yeah, Gareth is doing a really good job with the knees, especially as soon as they get close enough. He throws one, lands it clean.
He's in deep on the
guillotine. Standing guillotine.
Good defense by Ryan. Fighting the hands, very well done. I'd like to see Gareth set that head kick up a little more. He's going to be inviting a right-hand counter if Ryan starts to see that coming. Oh,
a stiff left hand from Hoernel lands on the button, and he follows up with a knee to the body. Great striking here from Hoernel. Got Evans hurt. He's on his retreat. He's got to tie up here if he wants to survive round number 1 with 25 seconds remaining.
This is a pretty standard Ryan Hardy Evans fight. I've seen him.
Look at him just taking these blows.
And he'll come back in the second round like nothing happened to him. It's pretty impressive.
Oh, Hoernel just doing whatever he wants in there.
Hoernel is definitely laying it on, though. He's looking good in the clinch here.
Nice right hand from Hoernel. Follows it up with another.
Oh, nice knee.
He's doing a real good job with those knees. As soon as he gets in, he's launching them right to the solar plex.
Yeah, and they're landing really flush to Hardy's midsection, and you could see that they slowed him down a little bit.
Really outstanding round there from Gareth Hoernel. He wants to take home this vacant title, this lightweight title.
Now, Ryan Hardy Evans, he's really got to get out of the firefight. He's got to fight a little bit smarter in this round, and he can't just stand in front of Gareth and try to go blow for blow, because the size discrepancy is working in Hoernel's favor.
Yeah, take a look at the Tiger Life replay here. A lot of Hoernel in round number 1.
There's those knees that we were talking about. Gareth was landing some really, really good knees. In the clinch, you can see Gareth. That's where he likes to operate out of. He's doing a lot of good work out of the clinch, and I'm wondering if the strength might factor into that as well. You know, based on the size discrepancy.
Round number 2 underway here from the space at Westbury. Triton Fights 7. We got a good one here. Ryan Hardy Evans in the blue gloves. Gareth in the red. A very good round from Hoernel in round number 1.
Ryan's got to keep creating that space when they clinch up.
Body shot from Evans. I don't know if it was designed that way, but it surely landed on the left side of Hoernel's body.
I think Ryan's path to victory here is fighting a little bit more at a distance. When he's closing the distance, he's losing that clinch battle a little bit.
Yeah, when you're fighting with somebody that's just so large, they can just lean on you and maneuver you around with their weight.
He's on that guillotine again.
Another standing guillotine, but popping out is Evans. But when you pop out like that, you're leaving yourself wide open, and Hoernel pounces.
Throws that knee right up the middle again on the break.
Great combination.
Yeah.
Those knees are landing flush in the solar plex, too.
Hardy Evans needs to move around, pick his shots, come in. When Gareth throws those kicks, he needs to check the kicks and counter.
Absolutely. Got to see him get behind his jab a little bit here and give Gareth something to think about before closing the distance. He's doing well here with getting back to the center of the cage. I'd like to see him, you know, start cutting the cage off a little bit. Yeah, cut the cage off a little bit with his jab.
3 high kicks in a row. None of them really landed flush, but then scores with the takedown.
Ryan's controlling the posture well. He's keeping him down here. He's got to control this posture real well to stop the strikes and look to try and start creating space to get up here. I want to see him maybe start walking his back up the cage here.
Closing in on 1 minute here, round number 2. Scheduled for 3 in the light heavyweight division. Ryan Hardy Evans and Grant Hoernel going to battle here at the space at Westbury. It's been all Hoernel so far.
Good job by Hardy of getting off the cage there under duress too, because Gareth was throwing some heavy shots there.
And you weren't kidding about the toughness of Ryan Hardy Evans, because this has been an outstanding performance so far from Gareth Hoernel.
Gareth is mixing it up real well. He's striking into his wrestling very well here. I'm impressed. He's mixed up some of his striking to change his level and get Ryan defending the strikes and giving up the takedown there.
Now he goes to the ground and pound.
Big deep breath out of Gareth.
Yeah, I saw that. Bigger man, carrying more weight in there. Just got to see what Evans has left.
Oh, and Ryan is throwing now.
Sees a little window here of opportunity at the end of round number 2.
You saw Gareth breathing heavy.
Yeah.
Went in, got a few shots in.
You're going to have to fight Ryan for all 9 minutes.
Another good round from Gareth Hoernel. A solid, maybe a 2-minute 45 seconds of good work. Final 15 seconds, Evans found some openings there. Can Evans, take that momentum into round number 3, Dave?
Ryan is a momentum fighter, and he got a little bit of momentum on the side right now. I would not be shocked to see him come out and really step his foot on the gas. And I see Gareth has Soka in his corner, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu world champion, legend, and Chris Schlesinger as well, another local MMA fighter, fought professionally in Ring of Combat and reality fighting.
Ooh, how bad do you want this?
He's fired up in Gareth's corner right now.
I love it. You want your corner going crazy like that. Round number 3 here.
That's the most fired up tournament I've ever seen.
I've seen some crazy ones, but
Chris
like Teddy Atlas. Shades of Teddy Atlas there in the corner of Gareth Hoernel. Round number 3 underway. Triton Fights light heavyweight title.
I would say that Ryan needs a stoppage here to win.
I would agree with you there. Fighting a bigger man in there. A guy that's been able to do whatever he wants. That's Hoernel. Evans told me yesterday at the weigh-in, I can't find anyone to fight at 185. I don't want to go up to 205, but I will. You know, and you know, kudos to him for taking this fight and standing in there tough with a guy that's much bigger, much stronger.
Now Ryan is fighting the way I was looking to see him fight in the first 2 rounds. He's staying at that distance, and he's getting behind his jab.
Yeah, Hoernel's a little more stationary than he was in the first 2 rounds.
Yeah.
Do you see, Eric, do you see Evans kind of like looking for that one punch?
You know, he's poking around. He landed 2 good body shots, and he's picking his shots now here, which is really what he needed to do in the first round. It looks like he just ate a low blow, kick to the groin.
You could tell he's weary of getting behind his punches too much to get clinched up again. He doesn't want to be in that clinch.
You know what? I don't mind a break here with the heavier guys. I feel like it makes for more exciting action. So
you could tell that was a bad kick because it was like the one that took a minute to register.
Yeah, like,
the pain didn't come on.
A body shot.
Oh, he got me in the groin. Ugh.
You ever see like a body shot that it lands and then maybe like 3-4 seconds the guy goes down to his knees?
He tried to fight it off. He put his hand down almost like guarding the area and tried to walk it off, and then you could see it really set in.
Ooh, that was a short little choppy kick.
You take a look at the replay there.
You get kicked by a big man like that, it's not going to be good.
Oh, yeah, that was flush.
Great work from our guys in the truck pulling that up.
That was flush.
Yeah,
and
everyone.
Look at Ryan trying to shake it off.
I got a guy behind me, so telling him to get up. Okay, guy. That was a flush shot right in the groin. So you get up from that. Listen, I can talk trash when I got 2 fighters next to me. You guys will protect me at all.
Eric and I have unfortunately been on the business ends of fights in the commentary booth before.
Wow. I don't know if I'm ready for that. But we continue the action here in round number 3. A fight that's been controlled by Gareth Hoernel.
Still throwing those head kicks, too.
Evans is coming on. He had a good end to round number 2.
He's landed 3 great body shots this round.
He's doing much better this round, but the thing is he's got short time, and he needs a finish, I think.
You know, the difference may be Hoernel's slowing down a little bit because he's tired. He's not really lumbering forward anymore, forcing that clinch. As I say it.
I'd like to see Ryan trying to create some space here and throw some strikes and get out of this clinch.
A big knee from Hoernel, and you can hear Evans kind of groan a little bit. Did you hear that?
I mean, look at those big legs. They have to weigh at least 75, 80 pounds each.
Yeah, that's a big man.
That is huge. He's a big man. You're right. No other way to describe Gareth Hoernel. And soon we might be describing him as the next Triton lightweight champion with a minute left here in round number 3. Valiant effort from Evans.
He's put on a pretty complete performance here. He's looked very good in all aspects of the fight here. His wrestling's been solid, his striking at distance, his clinch work.
Big shots here on the ground. But look at Evans fighting right back with the free hand. 25
Evans is doing
seconds.
a good job not letting him get settled.
Fifteen seconds remaining here in the final round. The vacant lightweight title hanging in the balance. Another great performance, another very
great fight here.
Another great fight, competitive, something that we've been seeing all night. We're gonna go to the scorecards. I'd be shocked if Gareth Hoernel is not your new light heavyweight title champion.
I would say that's probably a 30-27 for Gareth. It was a pretty complete performance.
Well, that's what we thought in the last fight. We had a majority decision where we thought it was a draw. So we don't know. We don't know.
You never know. You do never know.
We see Gareth Hoernel take home the title. Dave came into this fight telling us that Ryan Hardy Evans he's not an easy out, Eric. I mean, certainly saw that. Hardy Evans put on a valiant effort, clearly outsized.
You know what? I've watched him fight many times at 185 pounds, and you could just tell in this fight the size discrepancy just wasn't there. He weighed in a little bit under 200 pounds for a 205-pound title fight, and I know for a fact that Gareth Hoernel, sorry about that, I'm just getting some props from inside the cage.
Yeah.
I know for a fact that Gareth Hoernel cuts a substantial amount of weight to make 205 pounds. I know that he walks around much closer to the 230-plus pound range.
And it's funny you say that because Hardy Evans had to put on weight. He told me that he told me that it's harder to put on weight than it is to cut weight.
I would have to agree with that. I'm going to be fighting at 205 soon, and for me to get my weight up to, I've taken about a year off from fighting now, trying to get myself up, and I'm just about at 220 now.
Wow.
So yeah, it definitely is real difficult to put on weight while training full time and keeping yourself athletic and competitive.
All right, Steve Peacock, he has the scorecard in his hands. Let's throw it up to the center of the cage so we can get this one official.
The winner of the vacant Triton light heavyweight title by way of unanimous decision came out of the red corner, Gareth Hoernel.
All right, guys, I'm here with Gareth, the new lightweight champion of Triton Fights. How's it feel?
Feels amazing, man. First and foremost, want to thank guys from Comac MMA and Ryan for just fucking bringing the A game, man. I mean, tough SOB, and formidable as it gets. And secondly, Triton Fights Promotions for giving me this amazing opportunity. Everyone who paid their hard-earned money, put their butt in a seat, and this phenomenal fucking corner of extraordinary talent. Without them, this wouldn't be possible.
Well, that was a very, very tough fight. You had Ryan Hardy Evans, who's as tough as they come. You had to fight that guy for every second of those 9 minutes. But you look good. I mean, you mixed it up real well. You look good for striking in the clinch, working your wrestling takedowns, a real complete performance.
Thank you very much. Yeah, I'm definitely not happy. You know, always room for improvement, but excited to celebrate with my homies and everyone that came out here and support. So appreciate you, brother.
Right on, man. Go out and enjoy that. The new champion, Gareth Hoernel.